Hey everyone, Somber here. This is part 4 in my single player game of Tzeentch using my Warhammer mod for Dominion 6. Let's load it up. So I don't think we'd gone through these messages in the previous stream. We have nothing from Dark Knowledge, we've summoned some Mikoras, we found Mirrorball Palace and Garden of Pearls, which give us... Oh yes, we had actually done this term, yeah. I remember we'd looked at these messages because I had started building a lab here so that I could get the Sorceress, which is a very useful mage. It doesn't really give us too much that's different from what the Tzeentch mages have. It can have death, which is nice in combination with Astral and Glamour, but even so, it's nice to have a lab there. We can build something, a mage, without having a fort necessarily. We had some battles, which I believe, yeah, we watched those, and we were attacked down here by the Dark Elves. So we've got two priorities going on at the moment. Number one is we want to finish off Slaanesh and storm the forts at Slaanesh and Umbro and just consolidate that area. Priority number two is dealing with the Dark Elves who have arrived in the south here. I don't really have a particularly strong force there to deal with those. So I'm gathering up some forces in Province Defense in Tenvir. They can probably take it if they attack, but we can have at least do some decent casualties there and kind of try to defend Tenvir. Because I have Marauder Horsemasters there who are tax collectors because they're kind of raider chieftains. I'm still getting income from that, so that's good. But we do want to assemble another force. So I'm moving down a couple of mages, another Horsemaster, and I've built up 25 province defense here because I really don't want to move here because they would threaten multiple provinces, including this one where I'm just building a lab right now. So the forces we're moving down, we've got Chaos Warriors, we've got a few Light Horsemen, we've got two mages. One is set to conjure Phantasmal Warriors 3 times and then cast spells. The other one is set to cast Furious Warriors and then Mind Burn. So Furious Warriors is just to give an attack bonus to my Chaos Warriors there. And I don't think we have anyone else who can reach down there, but we may be able to move down some of our demons. So we've got a Sorcerer Lord, not demons, well, some demons, but mostly Spawn we've summoned up there. So we could send our ranged unit of demons and Spawn down to join the forces here. That would probably be enough to make sure we win. I think Sorcerers can also make it. We could, instead of having our Sorcerer Lord lead them, send our Sorcerers, but it is kind of nice to have a Sorcerer Lord there, I think. Give him anything useful? That's just the one that gives you a kick, isn't it? Yeah, powerful kicks. I think that we should send a Sorcerer Lord. Let's see what we've got available for him to cast. So he is, looking at his paths, he's primarily Fire and Astral. We'll do Phoenix Power, and then what do we got in Fire that's useful? We could do Fire Elementals, which is pretty strong. I mean, they're not as good as they used to be in Dominions 5, but Fire Elementals are still pretty good. We would want to send somebody to bless him because he would benefit from the reinvigoration. And we could throw out Prison of Fire, which is fairly strong against the elves. Yeah, I wonder if we want to be going out and throwing out Prisons of Fire. 30 range. We could start off by doing some Furious Warriors and then do Prison of Fire. So what I'll do is Phoenix Power, Furious Warriors, and then I'm going to do Prison of Fire 3 times and then just keep casting spells. We've got a couple of guys guarding him, that's fine, and we can put him in amongst everyone else, and then we'll have his ranged guys sit back a bit and they'll come up because we've got the Province Defense as our main force there. Do we have someone who can go along and bless him? Well, we could certainly have... Let's have our a mage go along with him, a sorcerer. And we'll have him throw out a couple of blessings, and then I think this one is... He's not a fire one, is he? Is he a glamour one? Oh, he's got a bit of air. Okay, he's going to be... Oh yeah, he's Glamour, so he can do Slumber. We've got lots of ranged units, so Slumber's not going to be so useful, so let's have him just throw out... Well, Mind Burn against Dark Elf magic resistance. They've got very high magic resistance, so that's not so good. What have we got in Glamour? Have we got anything useful? Despair, they've got fairly good morale, but it could be useful. I think I'll go for Despair. So we're just going to have him do the blessing. So that was... which two was that? Kick Hexweb and the Grim Eagle Sight. We'll go and join the forces there. So we've got a lot of magical firepower there. I may wish to send along some more gems held by a stealthy unit. We don't have any available at the moment, but if I move one of my cultists back, he can pick up some gems and act as, be around to do that. Oh, I can send him over there. There's a lab there, yeah. So we'll send a couple of these back just to carry around gems from us, I think. Or, well, actually, they're better suited doing what they're doing. Let's just recruit up some scouts to carry gems around. What am I doing? Did I just recruit her? Yeah, I don't want to do that. They have the same sprites, but I want scouts, not hunters. Let's just get a few more scouts, just to ferry gems around them, so we're now in the part of the game where we want to be doing that. So Slaanesh, we're still sieging. We're sending some more forces from Tzeentch up to Aboro. I think... Who are we actually sending up there? We're sending Albgast. Oh, so he's just sending up some more siege strength. That's fine, because we need more siege strength up there. Yeah, not a huge amount of movement, but I'm at least going to have a southern force to deal with these guys. And we're also moving up to attack Frosted Peaks. So let's do that. The other thing I noticed when I was off stream is just if I have any mages who are doing like research outside of the capital, that's actually a really bad idea because they get a bonus from being near unspeakable knowledge. So we should get our mages back to the capital to be researching as best they can. We probably want to have a little bit more gold at the moment. I'm going to recruit an acolyte and then some more chaos warriors, and that will do. I've been looking at fixing some long-standing bugs in the mod that are caused by the kind of pop-type submod, and hopefully I'll be able to fix some of those in the next version, but I'll cover that when the next version's coming out. But I've already implemented those in the game that I'm in, so they weren't very common bugs, but they were annoying me, and it's good that I've now been able to fix them, although I had to take quite a Gordian solution. Some people dying in the march. We attack in Frosted Peaks, so we attacked with basically a small force of ogres and an aspiring champion bodyguarded by a bunch of trolls. My volume's coming through a bit funny here. Let me just fix that. There we go. So yeah, a little bit of province defense there, and we've got Slumber, which is going to help us. They get sent to sleep, and then our melee guys are going to chop them up. So you can see some asleep here with defense skill 0, which is great because the ogres aren't terribly good at attacking. They're not bad, but it helps them to land their hits. Very quickly chop up those sleeping defenders. So that's a good combination. Ogres, trolls, combined with the mage casting Slumber is good. Bit of disease in Tenvir. We have unlocked the second gate, so we had that on 0 the previous turn, and this turn it's flipped over. We get 6 Astral Pearls, 7 Fire Gems, Boots of Long Strides, very good for moving mages around. Of course, we get our magic sight upgraded. I think it now gives us gem income, and with the second gate unlocked, each turn you control your capital, you receive 2d3 blue horrors. So every turn I'm going to get 2d3 blue horrors. This is the last time I'll get this event here that gives me 1d3 blue horrors. I should probably change the ordering of those so they can't both trigger in one turn, but that's fine. We need another 37 secrets. This one requires more secrets to get the third gate opened. We have breached Umbro, and we have severely damaged the walls in the Slaanesh. So Umbro is the first one we're going to attack. And then we get a terrain change. So the formerly green forests of Forest of Pine are now mostly gone. Is that because of the Death Dominion from the vampires? I think it might be. We've got a couple of promotions. Who got promoted? We got another spawn here. They can join the ranged unit. And we got another spawn. We've got a couple of chosen there. And some Forsaken and things, not the chosen. We'll just take the chosen out. I think I can now combine these two. They're small enough and kind of a bit beaten up. So we'll just combine those into a single regiment. Lots of guard commander, fire archers. Do I want to just put these demons in here? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so where was the Forest of Pine? Yes, it's the Vampire's Dominion has just killed the forest there. You can see they've turned lots of their land into wastelands down here. It would be nice to deal with the vampires, and I don't think that they're terribly powerful. They don't look that strong, although they do stretch all the way down to here. And you can see a lot of wastelands, suggesting that they're pretty big. This is where the Dark Elves came from, I can see, Nirn. I don't think they had that previously. I think they're fighting with Norska. Oh, and they've started taking over the sea. Look at that. Using Long Dead. Well done to the AI. So they're pretty big, the Dark Elves. I mean, we're decent size ourselves, but I think the Dark Elves are, bordering us in a couple of places now, so we're going to have to deal with them. But again, the focus has got to be on Slaanesh above all else. Finish that fight off. So how are we going to storm the fort? We want a really tough force going straight up the middle. I think that's going to be my cavalry. We're going to say attack rearmost and try and push straight through the middle. We've got a lot of ranged attacks, but I don't know how good they're going to be against like stuff on the wall. We've got Achold Hellbrass. Lots of individually strong stuff. You could cast another buff, presumably. If I not got anything better than Mirror Image, I guess because he's only Glamour 1, I don't want to cast too many things. But I think Personal Luck might be worth casting. I think our Prophet is not here. Yes, the Prophet's not here, so we need to get our Sacreds in one place so that we can bless them. So we've got Chosen. Let's get all of our Sacreds into one place. And we'll bless them. Oh, we need to bless the troops that are going in the middle as well. Oof. I'll have the Herald do that. So, Herald is going to be casting Blessing like crazy. Just blessing anyone who gets into range, and then he can cast whatever he wants. We've got these guys who I'm going to set to fire archers, and we'll try and pick some people off the walls with them. These guys are going to go in the middle and attack rear. Behind them will be these infantry. Achold Hellbrass will join the force up here. We definitely want him casting Blessing on these guys. Keep them out of things for now. Keep the more vulnerable stuff back, I think. Yeah. And the same with the Yetis. I don't really think that the Yetis are going to be able to withstand all the fire from the walls, so we want to keep them away. A couple of dogs at the front, that's fine. You can join them. I think that'll be fine to storm the castle. I'm going to go for it. Storm the castle, and always leave one thing behind when you're storming a castle. Let's have this scout go and hold that down, so they don't lift it if I actually lose. Right, our force down here, we want to go and attack Vlex and join up with the force from Tenvir. Let's move in. I think this force is looking fairly good. We can now hand over these guys to an actual military leader, which is helpful. We get this minus morale because spawn and demons actually don't mix that well, but there's not much we can do about that. I think this is not a terrible idea to just be like this, but we can set these to attack closest instead of hold and attack. He's on attack rear, bit risky with only a few guards. I'm going to leave him to hold several turns before he attacks rear, and we've got Phantasmal Warriors that we're going to spit out the front there. Let's move everyone offline to the side a bit. Furious Warriors. Yeah, that should be fine. Go and take Vlex, and our other force is going to attack rear. Okay, so we are attacking rear with multiple guys, so he actually doesn't have to hold for that long, because that flank is going to be attacked by lots of stuff. Could do with a few more basic aspiring champions, I think. I'm going to get some of them going. Let's get some bodyguards for them. We've got our lab here. We could, if we wanted to, build a fort over there at some point. I don't think I do because it's right next to Grey Mercs, but it is nice to protect these really good sites. But we certainly want to be recruiting sorceresses every turn. That would be a good site to go and search, or a good province rather. Back home, yep. Keep recruiting. Chaos Warriors for now, perfectly reasonable option. An Acolyte, since we do need a bit of gold for building infrastructure. I'm going to send a backup force moving in behind them. Right. So we're storming there. Slaanesh, we're still doing what we're doing. That's fine. We still haven't taken this one Dominion here. So some people were saying in the comments they think that's because the AI either cheats at spreading Dominion or is just builds a lot of temples. Now, they definitely build a lot of temples. I'm not going to argue about that. I haven't seen any evidence that the AI cheats at spreading Dominion. It's possible. I think there is a bug here to do with preaching in hostile territory, maybe not getting the Inquisitor bonus. I think something strange is happening there. I could imagine a bunch of H1s, stealthy H1s preaching, not being able to overcome their Dominion spread in this temple and everything, but that many Holy Twos not being able to do it seems strange to me. So, yeah, not sure about that one. I will be getting secrets from Borewoods, that's good. Because they have a temple there, I'll get, and it's enemy province, I'll get 2 per turn, and then Growth, I'll probably get some as when they build labs and temples there also. But yeah, if we could kill Slaanesh, we could definitely spread our Dominion a lot faster. Right, Benim. Maybe we want to get a temple down in the land of our lord? Gonna send these guys to go and get gems. We're in the part of the game where I have to manage people carrying around lots of gems. It's a bit tedious. No one in the chat today. I think people are... Maybe it's not a very convenient time for people. Don't usually get that many, but I usually get a question or two, or people saying hello. I feel like you're done exploring. Right, Frosted Peaks. Frosted Peaks sounds like a delicious breakfast cereal, doesn't it? This is probably strong enough to attack an enemy province, but I don't know. Can I There's not actually very many resources because it's next to all of these enemy forts, I think, or it's low population. Frosted Peaks has enough resources that I can just sit here and recruit for a bit. I think I'm going to do that, so we can site search, and Loth Ficklespite will do some patrolling and just wait for now. So we've got some more aspiring champions coming. I would like to have some kind of more exalted heroes and aspiring champions. How is our research looking? Still doing thaumaturgy level 5. We didn't quite get there because we were moving some of our guys who were researching out. I don't want to research anywhere except Tzeentch, so I'm going to move my researchers over there whenever I can. Yeah, that's all good. I hope this storm goes well. The fort storming, it's a pretty crucial one for us. It can really, in multiplayer games in particular, it can feel really hard when you're tied down trying to like take a capital or take some tough forts off people. And in Dominion 6, that's particularly the case. You just have to build bigger armies of stuff that's good at sieging. Cavalry are actually quite good at sieging in Dominion 6, and the light cavalry are a pretty good option for sieging, I believe. Anything from Dark Lodge? Nope. Wow, look at that. 4 magic sites from the Sorcerer. Thunder Oak, Starlit Pond, Smallstone, Mountain Crater. This is one of the best things about Tzeentch's mage lineup is the path diversity and levels mean that you get really good magical gem income. I mean, look at that. That is 5 extra gems per turn, all different types. So, Norska attacks Nagarond with some Chaos Trolls, some Sea Dogs, and a few, what are these, Thralls? Yeah, not very good quality troops. And they are against not very much. Possibly enough. Oh, Ignite Arrows. That's a nice thing to be cast there. And Paralyze. Okay, with the Mage there, they're probably going to win this. Yeah, that's sufficient. Battle in Vlax, we are attacking the Dark Elves. They don't have very much here, which is good. We committed a pretty decent squad. So they are doing Furious Warriors, but they're just casting it on themselves. They're casting a little bit of it over there. But our multicoloured Rain of Death from our Tzeentchians is going to work pretty well, I think. You can see even though the spawn are ranged, a lot of them, they do tend to have Berserk because they're spawn. They can go crazy and just run off and do stuff. You can see the Flamer is actually able to shoot multiple ranged area of effect attacks in every round. It's really strong. Ooh, don't shoot your own guys. Okay, you can shoot your own guys a little bit. That's a treat. So what did we lose? Nothing. Lovely. Tilia has attacked against the Chaos Dwarfs. I think we've seen this a couple of times. So we've got Felix, no Gotrek in this battle. We've got Felix, we've got some Arabian mercenaries, and we've got some swordsmen, and they are against just some hobgoblins. So this should be a fairly easy win for Tilia. They've got okay quality infantry, and they've got enough kind of archers and stuff backing up. I think Felix is going to easily go and beat up these archers and things. He's pretty hard to kill. He doesn't have the best protection, but he's got luck built in permanently. Should prevent them from doing anything nasty to him. Heroically chopping up some hobgoblins. Battle in Tenvir. We have been attacked in Tenvir. Now, I wasn't expecting that. Wait, where is Tenvir? So we almost certainly lost that battle. Oh, they sailed over and attacked Tenvir. Did they? Is that what happened? Yes, they must have. You devils. So this is their main stack that I'm fighting at the Dark Elves, and it has got some nasty stuff in it. It's got a Supreme Sorceress on a Dark Pegasus. Very nasty mage. It's got quite a few of these Blackguard, who are very highly statted and hard-hitting heavy infantry. It's got a Dread Knight, there's a more Blackguard, and then it's got Rakarth at the back, who's really nasty. Um, I think this version of Dominions hasn't been rolled out yet, this update, but previously the breath attacks on mounts were bugged, but they work now. And I'm using the latest beta version of Dominions because it helps me test it. But yeah, he is a nightmare to deal with, Rakarth. We should bring a bunch of Soul Slay and Paralyze effects probably for dealing with him. Yeah, look at that. The Dark Elves making a mockery of our province defences. And then we get to the Storm. Right. So, the walls are covered in javelin-throwing maniacs. The gate is full of warhounds that they're going to let loose the Dogs of War and a bunch of marauders. And then at the back we've got an aspiring champion with some Chaos Ogres, and we've got a Slaaneshi Pleasure Cultist and some light cavalry. So not very much at the back, it's mainly just these Javelineers nasty, but I foresee that we'll be fine in this battle, seeing the enemy. In go our cavalry. In goes our waves and waves of ranged fire. Just absolutely obliterating those light cavalry. Huge advantage in quality, and we also outnumbered them. You can see our ranged fire is actually being relatively effective against the walls just because there's so much of it. And it's got some area effect attacks in there too. Usually the wall archers are really hard to beat with the ranged weapons. And we've killed the aspiring champion, so we're good. Bit of friendly fire, inevitable. I saw some soul slays coming out there, which is nice. How do we do? Sorcerer got some kills. We lost a mutant warhound and nothing else. What an incredible victory. That's really good. And just flattened them there. Yeah, I was worried that would be costly. More demons turning up. We need more secrets. We got a bad event in Frosted Peaks, which is... Was that Frosted Peaks? We just lost some... Oh, that's just province income, okay. Tax collection in Slaanesh went unexpectedly well. Maybe they're trying to butter me up because they know they're about to get killed. We have seen that the cold is going to be an unusually harsh winter. It was an unusually hot summer, so... Severely damaged the walls. We haven't quite done it, but we can now free up lots of troops to go and take that. Which is exactly what we should do. And we've got another promotion in Slaanesh. Oh, some of these guys routed and ended up here, I guess? That's odd. I wasn't expecting that. Make a slight change to this. Umbro is ours. It does not have a lab, unfortunately. We can make a temple, which we will do. It's always good to get temples. And I think everybody else is going to crash straight on towards Slaanesh because we need to get over there and take that as quickly as we can. But yeah, we're going to build a temple there and we can start recruiting a couple of aspiring champions. We actually need a lab there too, don't we? Pretty need that. Maybe next turn? Yeah, let's save up some money if we can this turn. We'll do some resource sync units. Oh god, there's not a lot of resources available in that fort. It's kind of low population, I guess. It's part of the problem. Yep, we're saving our money up. That's fine. Did we get thaumaturgy researched? Yes. So we're now doing evocation. We're going up evocation. One of the good reasons to go up evocation in glamour is to get to illusory army is very, very nice indeed. And ephemeral blast is lots of fun. So we're going to get those. I think we're just going up to evocation 4. Do we get anything in? Can't use nether bolt. We'll get Fireball, Fire Cloud. Maybe we want to go up to level 5 at some point. We're going to get to level 4. Alteration, I wanted to go up to get Twilight, which is the Glamour spell here, level 4. That's the one that boosts all of the Glamour mages. And also, everything loses precision except our guys because we've got True Sight. Which is kind of cool. Yep. Keep that research coming. Alright, we've got another guy here. We're going to send him back. I think I can send you auto site searching actually, because he's got water too. Let's just leave him auto site searching. I could do it manually, but I can't be bothered. And I'm going to give him... Oh, good, there's no lab here, so I can't do anything with that. Send him back to Tzeentch to pick up some gems if he wants to. So we're going to have one of our gem carriers here. Clarenbold is going to be carrying gems for us. He's going to carry some glamour, some fire, some astral for sure. A bit of air maybe. We've got quite a lot of air and water, haven't we? Bit of water. That's fine. And he'll just be there for when we need him, going along with our mages. Now these guys here have previously shown that they're going to be quite elusive because of their ability to sail. Also, if they were to combine both of their forces here, we might lose our force of Lex. So I'm thinking maybe we pull back, except we're going to lose Lex. That's one possibility. I have more troops I could send. We've been building them up. I guess we should reinforce Kunal. We have a lab there after all, and a temple, and several good sites. So yeah, maybe we reinforce there. If we're predicting that they're going to sail over the top and hit Kunal, which they may well do, we could try and trap them with this force. They could go for Pagami. It's hard to say, isn't it? But I think at the moment we want to pull back a bit until we've got more troops here. So what I'm going to do is just move to where there's a lab because it's convenient. And I'll send Franco back to the fort. And Crocus can go back and get some troops too. So we're going to send our mages and horsemasters to Kunat. Just preach there. Catch some lancers or something. Let's give it a go. You should be site searching. And do we want a gem caddy? So we've got this guy. Is he going to go to Kunal? He's going to go down to the Land of Our Lord. We've got another guy available here. Could be a gem caddy. Send him to Kunal. I know that there is a lab there, so I don't need to do that, but I can have him follow him around. I'm just getting the kind of micro out of the way now. And I'll just send another one to Tzeentch. He can wait until we need him. No, don't want to repeat recruit that. Can one of our horsemasters go and pick those guys up, please? And over here, more troops to go to Kunal. Yeah, I'm just going to put basically everyone. Ooh, that would be a better place for a temple, more centrally located. Or maybe over here? Yeah, let's get a temple over here. Alright, researching. Can we cast anything good? We can get more flamers, more heralds. Heralds are quite expensive. Flamers only cost fire. we do have an okay fire income. We could do with using some of this air. I think we don't have... I think to get air 2, we need to recruit them. Is that correct? No, these guys can be air 2. Okay, well, we'll just get some sorcerers then. Hopefully we'll get one who's got air 2. I don't think we have any there. And then we can cast some screamers. Is that right? Screamers for air 2? Screamers are air 2 astral one, yeah. So it'd be nice to get some screamer demons. I can see that the Dark Elves are kind of conquering everything around here. I would like to attack in iron range, but I think we need more troops before we do that. Alright. Wait there. Underground, I was just checking out. I want to basically map this entire ring of caves, so I'm just going to keep sending my scout around to do that. You have searched there. You could go and search the Shadow Glade. Reasonable thing to do. And since I'm moving lots of troops here, I think I am also going to throw some province defense on it. Okay, Dark Knowledge actually found something, and it's a kind of wild one. The Mausoleum of the Great Salar. A Death Mage may enter summoned 1 to 5 Bone Fiends, produces 3 Death Gems per turn. That is such a cool one to find. So I need a Death Mage over there. Sorry if any spoilers are currently happening, but I will send a Death Mage to start doing that right away. Yeah, the benefits of Dark Knowledge. Very rare that it actually pays off well, but it did there. 2 magic sites in Legrea. Veiled Valley, that's Glamour. Stale of Law, decreases unrest. And we've got an arena there, okay. Already. Belfield. Norska continues to launch tiny little raids on a province that they are failing to take over and over again. Not smart, Norska, but maybe they just don't have enough troops to do anything else. But yeah, this is a bad move. Ooh, they could get the mage though. They did! Sweet. Always good to see the Dark Elves losing a mage. And they do have some shades, I didn't realise. And a Dragon Ogre. Shades and a Dragon Ogre might be enough to beat these archers. Unfortunately, their commander got killed, so they're routing. More secrets, but we are moving much quicker on the secrets now, you'll notice. We've been doing well there. Some defense. I fear a revolution. I fear the revolution of Dark Elves attacking us. Great Disaster has ceased. There's lots of nice Fortune Teller units in Tzeentch, so you get those quite a lot. It's nice to see. We lost a Marauder Scout. Fine. We've breached the fortification in Slanesh, so we can attack that. That's great. And we got a Sorcerer Lord. He's just a generic Sorcerer Lord, but it's really good to get a Sorcerer Lord as a multi-hero. And we also got 1 Chaos Knight promoted in Kepria. Yeah, he's just promoted into a Chosen Knight. So very strong unit we've got there. Unfortunately, he's not going to be present for the storming of Slanesh. I'm going to send him back. I didn't realise Akold was the only guy who was too slow. I don't know why that is. I guess he's got a slow unit with him. Is it these shielded guys were not fast enough? I think that might be the case. Are there any shielded guys here? Well, there are some shielded guys here. So why is Akold? Is it that Akold himself is slow? He only has map move 10, yeah. So Akold is slow. I'm gonna have to look into why that is. Oh, his map moves together with his army is 10. Why is his army so slow? Is it the flamer? No, flamers are fast. What here has map move 10? A Forsaken Marauder? Why have you got bad map move? I didn't realise. Okay, I'm not quite sure. It's not very important. Right, we are going to go guns are blazing into this one. Everyone's going to storm that castle. We'll set up the troops in a moment. We do definitely want to send somebody in to make sure, so we'll send in them to continue the siege if we do lose. You can, Zarazdati, you are going to be putting a lab there at some point, but for now you can just preach. Sending back Tzeentch to pick up some troops. We don't have a lot of money at the moment, I think, because we've got a bunch of repeat recruitment on. Yeah. Okay, I think we've now got enough here that I feel confident that we will beat up the province defense. So Lothical Spite is going to go and do that. Without the help of his mage this time. Alright, how are we going to organise these guys? So we've got a bunch of guards. We don't need to have everyone there guarding. We can put some more guys into the main infantry block, which is here. Beef up that block quite a bit. I think we've already set up fairly well for this siege. Lots of people on holding us that closest. Yeah, keeping them out of it. And then mages. Let's just do the mages. I think Chol's fine doing what he's doing. Do the old control T so I can get these guys together. So who is doing the blessing? Warp Hate. He's blessing the cavalry at the front, but he kind of failed a bit on doing that because they just ran forward. Can we have another bless out from somebody? Instead of personal mistform, let's have some blessing. You. Mind burns. Tons of mind burns. Is that the best thing you can be casting? It's not terrible. Have you got any good air stuff you can cast? Not the best. Let's get a Stormwind in there, see how that does. Mirror image, personal attack closest. Yep, that's fine. Loads of despair. Pretty good. Personal luck, mind burns. I'm going to change these personal buffs to be blesses. I really do want those blesses to land at the start, so just going to change all of those to be blessings. And put him with everyone else. Pretty good. Feeling pretty confident about that. So Albgast, I don't think needs to be here. I think I can move his forces over to these other commanders. So we can send Albgast back home to pick up some more troops. Well, they didn't attack us in Kunal, and they got kicked out of Tenvir by the Greenskins. So kind of a weird situation we're in here, where we're just leaping back and forth. I think I'm going to wait and see what happens and just keep this force here ready to defend in the south, because I don't want all of these mages going around doing nothing. I need them to be doing something useful. One of them could site search. One with this guy can site search. And we'll move these out of the way. Can wait there. That's fine. We'll just stay out of the way for now. Alright, enough of those. Let's get back to doing some mages. Acolytes will do nicely. We do have a lot of aspiring champions, which is always nice. I'm not really ready for them to go charging into battle right now, so I'm just going to consolidate them into a tough army, and then we're going to move down and deal with these Dark Elves. Let's move all our guys back in. Oh, have we got our recruitment going for the turn? Yep. Not up here, we haven't. Okay, so while I would like you to make a temple at some point, now is not that point. Oh, look at that! We've lost our Dominion over in Borwood, but we finally knocked that Dominion down. Tough reaching down to neutral Dominion. They really have built a lot of temples. Yeah, we need to be recruiting up here. Now that's interesting. Oh yes, they don't require a lab. I forgot Marauder Shamans don't require a lab. So we actually don't need a lab there necessarily right now. And I don't think we really need more troops up on that border, unless we're... No, we got plenty of troops up on that border. So we're going to go kind of conservative with our money here, and we're going to spend it basically just on mages. You can just wait. I do have too many scouts, I have realised. Go and give me eyesight over there somewhere. Can you cast any useful glamour stuff? Blue caps. Earth and glamour magic. I can't remember what the stats on a blue cap are, and normally I would look it up in the mod inspector, but I think I'm just gonna summon one up and see what it's like. So we're gonna get a blue cap. We only need 2 glamour 1 earth for that, which we do have here. So let's get that done. See what earth that gives us. And we could do with sight searching Grey Mercs a bit more. He has double air. He could be doing screamers. Let's move him to Canal. Okay. Looking good. Research-wise, I always hit the wrong button for that. Still doing our evocation. We're going to have Ephemeral Blast, which would be cool. And we'd get up to Twilight. So we're getting some good glamour stuff, combat spells ready. And I really want to be just cranking out a bunch of battle mages now. We've got our research core all set up. I think it's battle mage time. We have a lot of water. Can we cast anything good in water? Ice Drakes is not very impressive. Okay, that's fine. But we are going to send someone over there studying Bone Fiends. In fact, can you cast... Does a Revenant take more than I have? I thought that... Oh, is it an enchantment, the Revenant? Because he would be a good mage to send to just go and do that. Go back and be a researcher. Let me just... check in death. I thought he was... Oh no, he is enchantment. For some reason I thought he was conjuration, but he is enchantment. So we're going to get to level 3 conjuration as well. Level 3 enchantment, rather, to get that Revenant. We'll add that to the stack. Cool, off we go. Oh, we do have some people in the chat. I haven't been paying attention. Porchgrom says, I've noticed Forsaken Marauders have map move 10 while other Marauders have 12. He's been giving Tzeentch a go recently. Glad to hear you've been giving them a go. Yeah, the Forsaken Marauders, I guess because their armor are a bit slower, I could give them a little bit more map move. I will check what's going on with that. Porchgrom says, they're great fun and I think the secrets come along fine against reasonable AI with a good Dominion and some sneaky cultists. And I like having these side quests in Dominions. And Bruh69, a loyal viewer, is in the chat too. Yeah, I like having kind of, I think Lucid called them shadow economies, like secondary things to do. And I tried to give Chaos stuff to do, promoting their commanders and just nice little side things going on. And Tzeentch is one I'm fairly happy with. A thing that I have with any mechanic I make is I need the AI to be able to do it. That's one of the restrictions I put on myself. And the AI can do these secrets and things. It doesn't necessarily do it in an intelligent way, but it does end up working and they unlock gates and, get units and things. So as long as the AI can look like it's, making a good effort of the mechanic, then I'm happy with it. Search. Proclamations, Battle in Kunal. This is very strange. Don't know what's going on there, I can ignore that. Battle in Vlek, so the Dark Elves are attacked us again. They've been sensible here and sent only a small elite force, which will be enough to overcome our province defense. In Iron Range, we attacked the Dark Elves and they have a fort here, but not very much province defense. Dark Elf province defense, not terribly scary. We've got the numbers to deal with it. I'm sure those crossbows are going to do us a bit of damage. I saw my trolls get hit, but of course they can just regenerate. More worried about my leader getting hit. And the ogres, they do struggle a bit, the ogres, because of the high defense skill on Dread Spears, but we've got the numbers that will just overwhelm those guys. And out-hit them. They're skilled, but they're not that tough and not that strong. And they make up for a lot of lack of skill in Dominions. Hitting hard and being hard to kill. Fortress of Slaanesh. And I got a message from Slaanesh, which I presume is you've killed our god. How dare you? Let's have a look what they got. So we've got some knights, ogres, some spawn and hounds. We've got some serpent fiends, some more spawn, some chosen warriors. Quite a nice mix of elite stuff at the back here. And of course their god, the golden idol. And then at the front we've got the gate guards and hounds, and we've got these guys in the walls. Our force is primarily ranged, but we do have kind of a mix of other stuff. We've got some lower protection things in reserve, and we've got some elite melee units that'll be charging in the middle, and some mages will be casting as well. But I'm hoping my ranged attacks are going to be the main thing here. I'm just going to bomb them with all of this ridiculous different colours of fire. Ooh, the flamers there, getting some good hits. I think I just lost a flamer at the front. You got javelined. Yeah. Hold on, where did those serpent fiends go? Did they attack rear? Yes, they did, and they got caught up on my cavalry. These cavalry are good enough; they should be able to deal with the serpent fiends. But it's worth bearing in mind that the AI does know to do that with flyers. Some mind burns and things going off there, and some more ranged attacks. At the front, we've got berserking Forsaken Warriors, very nasty. Once they go berserk, their stats are fairly scary. Yeah, hard hitting indeed, and magical damage. But yeah, our ranged attacks are just absolutely deleting that stuff they've got at the front there. Their god is only really able to cast Flying Shards, it looks like. He's too far away to cast the other spells that might be useful. Oh, bit of Poison Darts. We've been casting some Grouped Luck, I think we did there. We've almost taken the gate. Some of their mages are moving forward. Oh, our Chaos Lord goes flying in and immediately takes some damage. It's got Battle Fright. He was supposed to be attacking rear and he has not managed to do that. And I think he might die. He's on fire, that's not a good sign. Yeah, he lost his mirror image. He is blurred. He has Battle Fury. These are good things. He does have his Pixie Spear to repel with his very high attack skill, but I'm a bit worried that Scribe Feather might be about to die. Let's put it on slow. Ooh, very nearly dead. 4 hit points left, and he's surrounded. Can he retreat? Can he survive? Ranged attacks are pouring in all around him. Hopefully we don't get friendly fired. The ogre next to him dies. Come on, stay alive. Gets hit again. 2 hit points left. I think the fire's going to kill him. Oh, he's on 1 hit point. What a legend. His shield has now been destroyed. He's got dementia. Oof. Now, he will heal from that if he survives, but I think he's very unlikely to. No, he gets chopped. The chosen warrior killed him in the end. Well, so perishes our first Chaos Lord. With us since the start of the game, but he died helping to take an enemy capital, so I think it's okay. There's not much left of the enemy now. We've got our exalted hero who's moved in. Askel Hexwritten senses the chance to become a Chaos Lord himself and wants to impress. He is one-on-one fighting with the Slaneshi Prophet. They're just chopping away at each other. Got hit. Has he landed a good hit himself? Chopped him in the leg but didn't do any damage. He's a bit tired because of his ranged weapon attacks, but their Prophet is now dead. And we're just deleting everything in the centre. Our Exalted Champion has lost all of his mirror images. These guys are pretty scary, so the bless they've got is Fortitude, which is the different types of damage resistance, bark skin, extra hit points and enchanted blood. So they're pretty tough to kill, the Chosen, but we do have very hard hitting units, which is allowing us to do an armor piercing attacks, of course. Oh, nice. Lightning bolt. Unscripted mage is doing quite well. That's the last of the Chosen, I think. Yep. And there we go. We've finally broken through. The blue horrors swarm forward. A rampaging marauder horse, charging, kicking, biting. It's just the god to deal with now. Now he does have very high protection, but he's also very fatigued. If we can get some guys next to him who can actually hit hard. At the moment these guys are not very hard hitting. But we've got a few ranged attacks that are just pelting him as well. Come on, get somebody who can hit hard next to him. We've got our Exalted in there. Yeah, there we go. Somebody hit him. Was that you? Oh, I should check his damage log actually. That's the easiest way. Zero points is going to be hard to see. There's damaging attacks in the middle of that. He can regenerate, but only with enchanted blood, so it's quite limited. He took a harder hit there. I think the Exalted Hero is the main thing that's doing damage to him. This is the trouble with tough enemy immobile gods. Oh, good. We got a spawner next to him. They tend to hit quite hard. A couple of spawn biting. He leeching touch is one of them, gaining some of his health back. He is getting hit for a little bit of damage every now and then by these Chosen. An ogre. They have a good hard hit as well. A marauder chieftain with his axe. Come on, take him out. I'm guessing he has, yeah, he's fire resistant, so the Chosen's attacks against that magic resistance, that fire resistance, just don't have much chance to do anything. Right, let's speed it up. Oh, he's just killing everything with leeching touch. Oh, he's paralysed. Doesn't make any difference. He kills my Exalted. We've got Chosen hitting him now. What a nightmare. Get him, boys! Chest wounded. We have lost a lot of stuff in this battle. Chaos Lord, an Exalted Hero. He's nearly dead though. The Chosen just overwhelming him. with their falchions. That's it, at long last. Wow. Some serious losses there. So we lost our Aspiring Champion, Chaos Lord, Exalted Hero, one of our Marauder Chieftains, 28 Blue Horrors. That's every single Blue Horror. We didn't lose any of our mages. Very good. We lost some Chosen Warriors. Most of our Chosen Warriors survived. Lots of Forsaken. Most of our Spawn died. Some of our Yetis. But we have taken out Slaanesh. They are basically a done nation now. A spent force. This war will not end. No, the war will end with the annihilation of Slaanesh. I regret to inform you. Got a few more people in chat. Ice Raven says hello. Ref69 says summoning a cave coven, putting them in the cave is moving with a cast. I heard those little guys material bonus when they're at a cave. Yeah, you can send mining units into caves to give you a resource bonus. Ref69 asks, compared to vanilla, what nation is Tzeentch compatible to? I guess he means comparable with. I'll have to think about that. They've got some aspects of quite a few different nations. They've got the massive magical diversity that's not on that many different vanilla nations. That's maybe something for other people to have a think about. Let's have a look. We got some earth gems. Misfortune. We've started to destroy the Fort Iron Range. We don't have very much up there though. And a Chaos Knight was promoted in Umbro. Ooh, some crazy losses. All of our military leaders almost got killed there. Very nasty. We can send more. It's fine. It was worth it to take the capital. So we definitely want to get a temple up there. Let's have our prophet. We can put the pixie spear away. Let's have our prophet build a temple. The Chaos Dwarves have taken all of the Slaaneshi provinces around us. I don't know why Slaanesh is still alive, actually. They must have a province somewhere else. I don't see any of their provinces. Maybe up here somewhere? Possibly? Yeah, I'm not really clear on where their last province is. What I do know is we're going to need some more aspiring champions up here. And we're going to need to replace some of these troop losses, which were very extensive. Let's just have some marauders. Try and get these troop losses fixed up. I don't know that I can really accept what the Chaos Dwarves are like here, like all over surrounding Slaanesh. At some point I'm going to deal with that, obviously. At some point Tzeentch must deal with everyone. But for now, let us replenish our forces in the north with an orgy of summons. We'll just summon up a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get some pig horrors, some screamers. Yep. You can also cast screamers. You can cast flamers. So we'll get some summons. I'm gonna give my Yeti hero some nice stuff. And I'm gonna try and thug him out at some point. He's got a never healing wound. Oh, did I lose Accord Hellbrass? No, I didn't because he retreated. Okay, so I can send him down to be fixed by Accord Hellbrass, who is just gonna chill there for a second. And we need a lab down there, don't we? Yeah. Okay, maybe instead of doing that, you can just stay there where you're safe, and we'll send Accord Hellbrass back up. Let's leave these guys behind. I think that was the only thing stopping him. No, I don't need to send the whole army there, so I'm gonna... Accord can discard some of his army. I do want to leave him with, his honor guard. He is Accord Hellbrass. So I'll take his bodyguards. I'm just going to send him up to heal up that Yeti, because I think that's kind of fun. Okay, we've got a level 1 death mage. He can go to Jelena and do the mausoleum stuff. So repeated recruitment of those. Right. Where do we want to be sending our troops now? Probably back down to Umbro. We don't need them up here, necessarily. We're summoning a bunch of demons up there, that's fine. We can send a rider up gas to go and pick up those routed troops. So the blue cap that we summoned up has not yet lost its grasp of earth magic, yes. So our blue cap that we summoned up has Earth 2. So this is a way for Tzeentch to easily get Earth 2. I didn't realize it would be that simple for them, but it really is. Which would allow us to do quite a lot of stuff. But in the short term, I think we just want to send him off site searching to get us more Earth income, because we don't have that many Earth gems. Yeah, so blue caps are pretty attractive summon, honestly. We could get another one. It's only 20 glamour gems. Let's get another blue cap out there in the world. And we're going to really supercharge our research. Right. More forces down south? I don't see why not. I think we're in position to we'll just move to Pergam and then we're going to go and attack Flex. I think we've got the forces here. Pretty strong army we're building up. Lots of aspiring champions. We want a bunch of people to replace these losses of these more powerful military commanders that we've had recently. And the aspiring champions are a good way of doing that. One more with no troops with him. Can he take over this entire squad? I think he can. Yep. Now, normally I would want to be sending my mages along. I think I want to be casting a lot more summons down here to get a really big force. Blue Horror Tide, we get 15 Blue Horrors. Spawn Cavalcade, we get 13 Spawn. I think the Spawn are a better deal there than the Blue Horrors. They're unreliable, but yeah, I might have to tweak those values. That seems like maybe it's a little bit too strong, the Spawn Cavalcade. It's fun though, let's get some more Spawn. So I'm going to send a couple of mages with this expedition force. We're going to move down to Pagum. These guys, do I have a setup for them? Attack closest, hold and attack rear. Nah, just attack closest. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why mess around? Why mess around at all? Very, very straightforward force here. And we can put some mages at the front. Despair casters and Conjure Phantasmal Warriors. That's fine. Oh, I wanted to be summoning up some Screamers, didn't I? Let's get some more Screamers. Let's do some monthly Screamer summoning. What's your problem, Barrow? Oh, you're... I don't know that I want you to be the leader if you're that afflicted. We'll send Crocus down. You can just go back here somewhere. Wow. So the orcs control like all of this, and then I think the dwarves control all of this side, and presumably they're at war with each other. That would surprise me if they weren't, frankly. You can go back to Tzeentch now. Let's get some research from you. Right, Iron Range. How much are we going to get whooped by all of these forces attacking us? Well, I don't know, but he's just... Oh, he's lost an arm. You can be slightly more careful, mate. He's going to get reinforcements. Yeah, I'm gonna send these troops down here to reinforce him. And I'll send a mage. Wait, that's the wrong mage. What's his name? Elaf. Take him over there. What's the time looking like? Oh, we should probably I'll just roll this turn and then we'll look at the messages, and then I'll call an end to the stream, I think. Oh, we've got some questions in the chat. Ice Raven asks, I don't remember if I said or not, do pink horrors split into blue horrors when killed or wounded? So I can't have them split, well, it's fiddly to have them split into two blue horrors when they get killed. So instead, pink horrors when they get killed just turn permanently into a blue horror. But yeah, you do get that second usage out of them because they shrink into a blue horror when they're killed. Do I still play vanilla? Aspera. What new nation do I enjoy playing as? I do sometimes play vanilla, not so much recently. I really enjoy early age Pyrene. They're a really weird nation. They're like a jumble of different things, and they can do really cool stuff with thugging their like big magical giants. So I really enjoy Pyrenees or Pyrene. I can't remember how it's supposed to be pronounced, but early age for them. Chill HVAC asks, Warhammer mod. I had no idea this was a thing. Pretty cool. Your live stream is recommended to be on my main YouTube page. Haven't seen your channel before. Oh yeah, welcome to the channel. Yeah, this is my Warhammer mod I've made. It's got lots of cool stuff. If you play Dominion 6, definitely give it a go. It's on the workshop. If you don't have Dominion 6, check out some of my content, see if you might like the mod, because some people I know have bought Dominion 6 and just play it with the Warhammer mod because they enjoy it so much. I picked, yeah, he's basically Thoth, right? The netter of the moon. I think that's Thoth from Egyptian mythology. So we'll just see what the messages are from this turn. I'll have a quick look through those, and then I think I'll be ending the stream. So if you do have any more questions, let me know in the chat. I'm usually paying more attention to the chat, but I've kind of I was getting excited by all the crazy stuff going on in the game, so I was paying attention to that instead. Lots and lots of more of summoning, which is good. We love to have lots of summons. A proclamation of the Gold Tooth Drive, that'll be a profit. The laboratory in Slaanesh has been sacrificed to Tzeentch. Of course, we don't have Dominion there. Okay, so if you don't have Dominion in a province that you completely control, and there's a laboratory there, then it's ransacked for all of its secrets and sacrificed to Tzeentch, and you get to accumulate 10 secrets immediately by doing that. Which is fine. It's going to mean that the next gate's going to get unlocked quicker. It's a shame because I did want a laboratory there, but all we have to do is just push our Dominion in there, and then, you know, we'll be able to build a lab there, so that's fine. Pirate ship full of gold. Delicious. Delicious chocolate gold. Worldwide event. It's a cold winter. So not much fighting going on this turn at all. We lost our scout down here in the Black fortresses. Caverns, rather. We started to destroy the Fort and Iron Range. And I guess where it was promoted in Slaanesh. What was our promotion there? It's always nice to see. these way. Um, because so I think I drew the graphic a little bit too big on them, so I might push their hit points up a bit just because I made them really huge. They are quite big, but I maybe made them slightly too large in the graphic there. But they're basically big storm immune flyers. You can put a storm up and then they can still fly. And then they've got these magical attacks, one of which is area effect. I think they maybe need a bit of tweaking. They seem like they're maybe a bit weak at the moment for what they're supposed to do. But this one is outside of Dominion, so his stats are reduced because he's a demon outside of his god's Dominion. So he is stronger when he's in friendly Dominion, but you can't always rely on that, of course. So, yeah, I'm going to end the stream there and kind of issue orders and stuff in the next stream. But as a kind of summing up of where we are, we have flattened Slaanesh. They don't appear to have died. Do I have score graphs? I don't think I have. I can't see them in the score graphs. We can only see ascension points. Yeah, I don't have the view AI score graph stuff on. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they have a province somewhere, but I don't think so. I think they're just dead. With us having stomped over their cap. In the south, we've built up a pretty strong force. Over here, we've summoned up lots of nice demons and spawn we can use, and we're ready to attack the Dark Elves in the south. And I think we're probably also ready to get into some other fights. Otherwise, the game might get a bit easy. So we could attack the Orcs and Goblins, but I would rather not. Oh, look at that big army they've moved there. So yeah, we are going to have some fighting up in the north and get some large chaos, Dark Elf armies. And at some point we're going to break our non-aggression pact with the Chaos Dwarfs, and then we can get to war with them. I think that'd be a fun war all along this border. You can see we've actually finally managed to push our Dominion here with our cultists preaching away. We have actually finally managed to do it, which is cool. Okay, that is all for today. Let's just see if there's any more questions in the chat. Paunch Grom asked, do I have any plans for any more nations in my mod, or is that another secret? I don't have any plans at the moment. I have written down notes about how I might do Galleon's Graveyard, which is like kind of underwater undead, sailing undead, and how I might do Cafe potentially, but I don't have any plans to do them at the moment, and it might be something that I never get around to. The next update to the mod is going to focus on adding a bunch more unique heroes to the nations that don't have as many heroes as the other ones. I think anything where they haven't got at least 4, I'm going to be adding heroes. I'm going to try to get every nation to have at least 4 unique heroes each. Bra asked if any games I wanted to play lately. Age of Wonders seems to be right up my alley. I do like Age of Wonders. I've always liked that as a series, but Dominions is my fantasy strategy game, so I don't tend to play other fantasy strategy games. I just focus on Dominions. I play a lot of other games. I'm a long-time Hunt Showdown player, 6-star in Hunt Showdown, and spend a lot of time doing that. And I play a lot of roguelites and other games, and co-op games, console games, that sort of thing. There's new DLC coming out for Age of Wonders 4. Oh, cool. I'll have to have a look at that. Anyway, I'm going to say night for now. Thanks for watching, and interesting to see that people are getting recommended my stream in other places who aren't Dominions players or weren't aware of the mod. That's kind of strange, but yeah, it's interesting at least. Okay, everyone, bye for now. Take it easy.